Hello everybody and welcome. As you can see, I am busy maneuvering my tripod. I just thought I'd show you the treadle mechanism of the leach wheel here I'm working on. Just wanted to show you I'm just going to move my wear board. There it is. Yes, one of my pet hates. One of my pet hates is cleaning wheels. I don't like cleaning out my wheel, you know, more than I have to. Trouble is with these electric wheels, you get such a little space around the wheel that you're only throwing for a short space of time, and then you've got to stop and clean out your wheel. Now you can see here in my wheel tray, I haven't cleaned this wheel out once since I've been using it, and I've been using it now for a little while, as you've been aware, you know, through my video clips. But as you can see, there is just so much space here for the slops and everything. I've got a hole here so the water drains out down into a small bucket. And anyway, I just thought I'd mention that. In fact, what we're doing today, what I'm doing is I'm making these double bowls, these double GP bowls that are joined together, and that we put a strap handle. We put a strap handle across across them diagonally, like the smaller double bowl. Anyway, as you can see, I'm working away here, so that's what we're doing. I'm just going to carry on making these, and I'll talk about it as we go. Yeah. So it's like getting on a horse. Yeah, I've today been making a few GP bowls because something we need to have a lot of is GP bowls, because they sell well. Also, you can of course adapt them into becoming what I'm doing at the moment, these double vegetable bowls. And these are good little sellers actually.
find that the easiest pots to sell are the pots that people can see a use for them straight away. You know, you're always going to have a problem selling a pot for which people are going to be hard pushed to figure out, understand what it can be used for. So these are a kind of pot that people instantly see a use for. I'm making these to a gauge. They are a pound of clay. I make them about 6 1/4 inches in width. The height I don't measure because I do it by proportion. By looking at it, I know the shape what I want, and if so long as the width is right, then so now what we've got to do with these is, of course, we make one, put one down on the board, and then we make another one and push it into it, the same as you see me doing with the double bowls. So we're going to lift him off. I'm going to put him just there. Okay. Now I have to make the next one. Now I've got a mirror here as well to assist me. Always a great tip to use a mirror. If you've never used a mirror, I suggest you have a go. You might be pleasantly surprised how useful you find it. I don't know who that is. I've got one of these buzzers that, so if somebody comes to the shop downstairs there, we hear them. Trouble is, I think the cats or the foliage of the tree, when it gets blown, sets it off as well. So using my throwing stick right down to the foot of the pot, very important that, because these bowls are barely trimmed at all, very, very minimally, or if at all, or we just thumb them off. Just take it out to the gauge so it almost touches the gauge, but not quite. By about 1/16 of an inch it misses. And that gives us the height and the width all at the same time. Okay, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to put I'll just focus the camera on the end of the board here, so you can see me as I do this. So we're going to lift him off and bring him to the other one. Now it's a useful idea just to put a little bit of water here, just on the place where you're going to put the bowl. Did I cut him off? I hope I cut him off. I'll soon find out if I cut him off. Ooh, no I didn't. So now we bring him, you see, next to the other one, and then we just push him into the other one like that. Okay. Wet my fingers and then just bring these, the two here, just squeeze them together. Alright. Now you don't, it's not a case of applying a lot of pressure when you do this, alright, just squeeze them. Okay, and that's it. They're done. They will stick now, and then we're going to put a strap handle from one side diagonally over to the other side, exactly the same as ones you've seen me do before, and I'll show you. I have one here. These are already bisque fired, but you can see the little strap handle going across from one side to the other. So that's how they will be the same. It's not going to be a covered vegetable dish, it's going to be an uncovered, open topped vegetable dish, just for serving vegetables straight onto the table. Okay, so just going to swing the camera around over yonder. I'm taking these right out now, and they're going to go out into the, well, there's no sunshine, but you know, might as well. I'll put them there. Okay, meanwhile, I have got some other ordinary GP bowls that I did earlier on that I do need now to not really trim, but just skim off. So we're going to do them. That is battery allowing, of course, because that sometimes is where they're just cleaning off the wheel head here. So right, now we need a board of these GP bowls. These ones will do. These ones which we made, these were actually thrown this morning, and we're just going to, I know you've seen me do this a million times, but it's what I'm doing today. So just center him up. You just touch the tool literally to the corner like that. Okay, and then I get into my seal box here, look for my two seals. I've got myself my own personal seal, which I'm going to put on. And then I've got my made in China seal here. It's going to go on here. Oh my goodness me, it doesn't say China. It says USA. USA. Haha. Made in the USA. Why not? We see enough things with China written on them, don't we? Maybe we ought to start writing USA. Okay, really minimal, you see what I mean? There's no fuss here, this is quick. Seal USA. Alright, that goes down there. Next, center, 2 taps, break the corner, minimal skim there with the tool, put your thumb on it afterwards like that, and then it's your seal, USA. This GP bowl, while we're talking about GP bowls, is a pot that I try to keep the price affordable so that people will buy more than one. Because very often people who are buying pots, they may want to buy a set or they may want to buy more than one. So it's a good idea then to keep the price affordable for people so that they can buy a few of them without feeling that they're breaking the bank. So tap centering, you see, useful. Now imagine I was using one of those newfangled things that grip it, you know, automatically. They've got a name. But anyway, imagine how slow that would be using one of them. As opposed to learning to tap center. Are you a tap centerer? Maybe it's time you became one. Okay, they go up there. It doesn't take long, does it? Da 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 dee. This is actually a clay that somebody gave me, and I've not actually fired it before, and I've had it soaking down, and now I've got it dried out on the bats, and now I'm using it. It's beautiful. I like it. Trenton, thank you. You know who you are. Trenton. Trenton's clay. This is the darker of these two clay bodies he gave me. Trenton, by the way, is otherwise known as Clay Thrower here on YouTube. So, hi to Trenton over there in Oregon. Dee, 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 dee. It's nice to say hello to our YouTube friends, isn't it? Well, I hope you're all practicing. I know you are as well. I'm getting emails from people telling me they've been practicing. So that's great news. These GP bowls, we cut them off with a twisted type wire, so it has a, you're not going to be able to see this, but it's got the cut off, you know, like a shell. So where it all kind of comes together or begins from is where I always put the seal. Having said that, the twisted wire that I was using, actually it wasn't a twisted wire, it was a, I mentioned it the other day, it was a guitar string that was stretched out that somebody gave me here on a workshop. Dave, you gave it to me. Trouble is, it does actually keep breaking. So, in fact, the last double bowls that you saw me making, I was actually cutting them off not with a twisted wire but with my old piece of fishing line that actually works okay, except it doesn't leave that nice pretty sort of shell-like finish. Well, there we are, I think that's the last one. So, yeah. Okay folks, well, please visit our website LeachPottery.com. We're selling tools there, we're going to be selling more tools. I'm getting some paddles made with patterns cut into the wood, and some tools for bottlenecks going into bottles. They're all going to be coming soon on our website, so stay tuned. Okay, thank you for watching, hope that's been of some help to you. Until the next clip, keep practicing. See you soon. Bye bye.